What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Johnny Hauserverse Polka Dance Party Ghost Hunting Spectacular. Once again at the Villisca Axe Murder House. I'm just going to play a little Meskwaki powwow. If you caught the last episode, I think we made a pretty decent, I feel like, breakthrough with what may be here. So I'm just going to play this for a little while. I believe music is the universal language. Everybody loves music. So if there is a Sac and Fox Native American tie to this land, which I've been working with somebody all week who's been informing me of the traditions and how to deal with Native American culture, if that's what's happening, because I have no idea. I have a lot of respect for Native Americans, of course, like utmost respect, but it's just not something I've studied a lot. So I've reached out to somebody who knows what they're talking about, and thank you so much for helping me all week. The Sac and Fox actually want to be known as Meskwaki, so I'm going to play a little bit of a powwow, some of their music, see if that gets things ramped up in here. Do you recognize that song? Is that music of your people? I want to communicate with you out of pure respect. You may look at me as the enemy, and I know from history how you were treated. I would think the exact same thing. But I'm not. I come here out of peace and respect. Are you here? Do you recognize that song? Is that music of your people? I want to communicate with you out of pure respect. You may look at me as the enemy, and I know from history how you were treated. I would think the exact same thing. But I'm not. I come here out of peace and respect. And respect. I don't remember if I did that, guys. And respect. If that was something I did, please let me know in chat. And respect. Are you here? Oh, okay. Check this out. I want to communicate with you out of as the treated, but let me get towards the end of this. Are you here? Hear that? Are you here? It's like a little growl after "Are you here?" Which I don't know why it'd be growling at me. If you guys are just joining, first episode you've ever seen, let me kind of explain what's happening. I'm in this place completely alone. It's a... Hello? That was you. Can you make that noise again? Anyway, it's obvious that this house is haunted. I mean, we all kind of know that at this point. What I'm doing is once we find a haunted house, like, can I go in? I'm doing the entire season in one place. Night. There it is. Hello? Hold on. Hello? Hearing some kind of, it's like little marbles hitting the floor or something. Can you make that noise again? Maybe it's just going to do it while I'm talking about something completely different. So anyway, spending night after night in this, or day, night, whatever, in the same location constantly. We know it's haunted. I'm not out to prove it to any skeptics or anything. It's not really an evidence show. Like, if things are happening, I'm definitely chasing after it. If I capture something awesome on video, I mean, that is amazing. That's totally cool. But I'm looking for answers for things that happened in my past that have been following me since I was a kid. Also, we know this place is haunted. You know, now for me, what I'm interested in is there something I can do every time that gets things happen? Are there days when it's more active than others? I'm looking for patterns. You know, if we can find patterns in what's happening, I think that's going to move us forward just a little bit more. I'm also using experimental different apps and things. You know, I was talking with Nick from Ghost Crier. We got to move forward with technology. A lot of people are like, oh, apps. You know, and I see that. I totally get it. But if we didn't move with technology, we'd still be using Ouija boards and seances. I mean, we got to keep progressing. And we got to try this stuff. You know, no matter how ridiculous we may think it is, try it out. If they can manipulate this device and put their voice on it, or any other device, if they can manipulate it, electronics, why couldn't they manipulate an app? Anyway, enough talking. You guys aren't here for a lesson, so going back real quick. I came here trying every option. The kids, the killer, the parents, you know, all kinds of stuff. And last weekend we touched on the land, and it's getting really weird. I was really weird. And as soon as I mentioned something about the Sac and Fox Native American, stopped. Everything stopped. The device I was using with the Echo Vox stopped. Battery completely dead on a lot of stuff. Everything was messing up that night. As soon as I mentioned that, it stopped, and it was a whole different feeling. What's weird is that whole week I was talking about the idea of the land and something tied to the land. Chris Smith calls in. He does his EVP session. I had no idea what he was going to ask. I said, yeah, just whatever, man. He talks about the land and things happening to it, like the land and tied to the land and something here before the murders happened. I've always thought about that.